All right. Hello, everybody out there. Thank you so much for taking some time and joining us for this informative Q&A that we're going to have right now. It's going to be, kind of loosey-goosey. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm going to interview two of my favorite skincare experts and wait until you hear their story. First of all, my name is Angie Harper, and I am here in Queen Creek, Arizona, and I am not a skincare or beauty expert. I do love skincare and I do love beauty, and I have spent thousands of dollars over the years trying to alleviate what first was cystic acne growing up in California and now in Arizona. I definitely had a lot of sunspots on my face that I've had to battle over the years, and I am a big believer in aesthetics. I go to an esthetician religiously every month, have for years, go to a dermatologist every single year. I am very diligent about a mole check. I'm very moly, very diligent about keeping my skin healthy, especially living here in the Arizona sun. But I thought it was important to really kind of tell the story of how, if you are an esthetician or an injector or any skincare expert or beauty expert for that matter, how you can implement these products into your current business without having to have a huge overhead or investing a lot of money. I am a former small business owner myself, so I know what it takes to run a small business. And I know that anything you can implement to boost that bottom line is huge, especially when we're talking about leveraged income. I know a lot of you out there that own your own business, when you take a vacation, you're actually paying twice for that vacation, right? Because you're missing out on clients. So we're just here to kind of have a roundtable discussion, and maybe you can walk away with some tips that can help your current business thrive. Or if maybe you have a dream of opening up a business, maybe you can get some tips for that too. So I'm going to introduce my two special guests. I'm going to start one at a time, and then we're just going to do a question and answer. So my first guest is very dear to my heart. Her name is Christi Vogt. I have been, we've been in each other's lives for, about 8 years now. And she has been in medical aesthetics. She's an integrative medical esthetician, it's always a mouthful, and for over 25 years. So when I say this lady knows skincare, she knows skincare. Now here's the kicker, guys. She doesn't have to actually be an esthetician anymore. She has a thriving business with LifeVantage. She's one of our top leaders, but she still goes in once a week just to have a pulse on the industry, just to connect with people, just to talk about these incredible products that we have. And she doesn't own her business, right? So she goes in once a week. So technically, and she's going to tell you about this, technically she's not even supposed to talk about these products with her clients, but we'll hear how she does, talk about these, because she told me before it's her obligation. Like she would not feel right about herself if she didn't talk about these with her products. So Christi is a mom of 4, a grandmother of 7. She lives with her husband Dave in Colorado, and I'm so excited for her to come and just shed some of her wisdom, share some of her wisdom with us. So Christi, are you out there?
I am here. Thank you. That was a sweet introduction. Yeah, 27 years ago, you guys, I was treating people's skin. So the difference between a medical esthetician, so a medical esthetician is an esthetician that works alongside, medical professionals like dermatologists, plastic surgeons, and does laser type treatments that you can only get in a medical practice. Integrative means that I am also integrating diet and lifestyle. Our skin's an organ, and it is a telltale sign of what's going on in the inside. And I learned this a long time ago. I was just barely 30 when I started out in working for a dermatologist, and I'm doing special treatments on people's skin with lasers and chemical peels and all the things. And I'm listening to people because I love people so much, and they're in my chair, and I'm just talking to them and listening to them. And I realized, man, nobody feels good. They're complaining about gut issues and aches and pains, and everyone's so busy and stressed and lots of anxiety and not sleeping and hormones and all of the things. And I'm like, it's all for naught. treating their skin if they're not feeling well and their bodies are breaking down. Like I want to do both. So a few years later, I started working for a physician really ahead of his time in anti-aging, and it was in 2004. And he sent me to a seminar, and that was a year, you guys, that scientists and researchers that were studying aging and disease made one huge discovery, and that was at the root of all disease and aging and all skin issues, all health issues was systemic inflammation. So I learned to understand how we get inflammation coming from the inside, how to balance that out, what foods to eat. I got my nutrition certification, whole food, plant-based nutrition. So then I started taking an integrative approach. I actually owned my own clinic doing disease prevention and cosmetic dermatology under one roof. Like that's like my jam. And I had to join with a nurse practitioner. I had to hire her on because she had the licensure to actually open up the clinic. And so 2.5 years into it, we're rocking and rolling. And unfortunately, I lost the clinic due to a failed partnership. She had 1% more ownership than I did. So it was at that time, I'm like, I'm going to take control of my business and my passion. And I now work as a contract employee in a medical facility, a medical clinic that I love, but also I'm contract, so I then can work LifeVantage from home and help other people in the beauty industry become independent entrepreneurs in the beauty and wellness industry. So that's my story. Yep.
Thank you, Christy. Okay, my next special guest, I adore this lady, met her about a year ago, Donna Mondorf. She lives in Jupiter, Florida, and she does own her own clinic. It's called Glow Salon. You can see behind her, she's got an assortment of LifeVantage products. So I'm excited. Wait till you hear her story, you guys, and how she implements these products and what it's done for her current business. Now, she does have experience with another network marketing company, which I believe was a catalyst to her actually opening up her own salon. So Donna, welcome to the call, beautiful Donna. Can I say your age?
Yes.
Donna is 66 years old, guys, also a grandmother, and just look at her, the sweetest, sweetest person from the inside out. So Donna, welcome to the call.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so honored to be here with both you and Christy. It's so special to me. So I started skincare school when I was 46 years old. So 20 years ago, I was the oldest in my class. I used to work for a dentist. I like working with my hands, but I didn't want to do dentistry when we moved to Florida 20 years ago. So I went to skincare school very willy-nilly. About a year into working at different spas, I realized that I didn't want to work for anyone else. I wanted to work for myself, but I didn't know what that looked like because we aren't that type of family. But I found, or another network marketing company found me. I had never sold anything. I know how to clean, cook, and babysit. I didn't go to college. I went to skincare school, but I didn't go to college. So I was a stay-at-home mom. I've got 2 wonderful children, 4 grandbabies. But when I found this other company, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know, but I knew that was 19 years ago. I knew I didn't want to work for anyone. So I said, I'll give it a try. You know, what do you have to lose? You try. And I was successful. And I didn't know one person here in Florida. And I built a team of people and I earned a car. And no one thought I could do it except my husband and my parents and my kids. They were my only cheerleaders. Nobody else said, there is no way you're going to do this. And so it worked. It worked. And I found a passion then to help other people. I always love to help people, but it was helping them. And so with my skincare skill set and healthy products, it was kind of like the perfect match. And then I was able to open up my little place here. It's called Glow. I know Sherry Martin took a video of it when she was here last week, so maybe she'll post that video. But behind me, I'm trying to block the sun, but behind me, I do have a shelf of all of our products. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But this little place has allowed me to fulfill a passion to help others in a healthy way.
Wow, I
So
love
we're
that.
gonna, yeah, we'll talk more about that in a
That's
second.
beautiful. Allowed you to help others in a healthy way, because you're right. As they're laying on your table, they're probably talking to you a lot about their health issues, right? So thank you so much, Donna. Incredible that you didn't know anybody
I didn't
in
know
Florida
anyone.
when
I
you
didn't know
started
anyone.
that.
And that can be another training, how I did that, because
Yeah.
it's really amazing. Yeah, I didn't know one
That's
person.
incredible. That's incredible. Okay, so we're going to get to our questions and answers, guys. Here we go. Christy, I'm going to start with you. So I know from personal experience going into esthetician offices, there's a wide variety of products, all, on the high end expensive side. I think one time I bought an eye serum that was like $175. I almost had a heart attack for an eye serum. So my question for you, comparing our true science skincare products, right, with the high-end products that you can get your hands on, tell me, how do they compare?
Absolutely. So really, skincare companies out there, whether they're high-end medical grade or high-end luxury, whatever, they're still under the philosophy of you need a whole skincare regimen for oily skin, one for acne skin, one for aging skin, one for sunspots, one for men, right? Young and old and dry. And that's really not the case. Understanding what new technology can do, and LifeVantage has figured it out. I don't know any other company who's figured it out, but LifeVantage understands how to take plant-based nutrition, right? Our bodies and our skin recognize plants, not chemicals. It doesn't want chemicals, and that's what most, especially clinical skincare, has in it. It's a lot of chemicals. So plant-based technology working in synergy to activate our own body's chemistry. So it doesn't matter if you're young or old or have, oily skin or sensitive skin or dry skin. This 4-part system works with beautiful ingredients, using it morning and night, face, neck, and décolleté. It's safe, it's clean, and it's really effective. We're noticing visible results and feeling results in just a few days. So that's the difference, using that kind of old school, I'm thinking in my head, totally old school technology, and just using this activation.
Christy, if an esthetician has a variety of products on their shelf, so they sell a product and make a certain percentage of that product? Is that how that works?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. And do they have to invest into having all of that inventory?
Yes. So you have to invest in inventory and stock your shelves and cross your fingers and your toes that it's going to sell. And it's a guessing game. It really is. And a lot of companies, you have to order a certain amount, a minimum amount, which might be like 3 cases of product.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that. I'm thinking I actually have 2 estheticians that I go to, and they're both, they both have a lot of product. And so I always look at that, and, especially one of them, she's going to have a baby soon, and she is part of LifeVantage, but she hasn't yet really caught on to how leveraged income can change your business and can change your life. So I'm hoping she will soon, but instead of investing all of that money and having inventory, why not just have a couple key products and then send them to a website, right, where they can sign up for subscription, and then that pays you over and over and over again. Not to mention there's so many other products that we just don't have time to get into today, but that can lead them to health. So thank you, Christy, for that. Donna, I'm going to ask you my next question.
Okay.
It's about this little glass bottle right here, which I know was the reason you joined LifeVantage. I want you to talk about collagen, our liquid collagen, what sets it apart from all the other collagens on the market. I know that it's so overwhelming and confusing. We're bombarded every day with different collagens. So why is it also important for you that your clients use quality collagen and not cheap junk?
Well, you know, our collagen, is different. It's liquid. It's got 10 collagen peptides and it works. Angie's right. I started with LifeVantage solely on that liquid collagen because I was looking for a collagen for my facial clients. I'm not a believer in powdered for a lot of reasons. And I never debate anyone because when I do trainings, with my team, or guests that are here for a sip and glow, I ask them, raise your hand if you take a powdered collagen, and everybody's hand goes up. So you know, it's not poison, but the next question I ask them, are you seeing a result? And they might say, my nails are a little bit thicker, I've got a little bit more hair growth, but no. And so I then explain to them why ours is different. And ours is different because it is liquid. It's got 10 collagen peptides. And you know, collagen is the fountain of youth, and we start losing it in our 20s and 30s. And so it not only, you know, we see it on the outside, but we've got tendons and ligaments and gut health and intestines, and we have collagen from our brain to our toes. So, you know, the way I explain it is, if you're not seeing a result with your powdered, would you be open to trying mine? And I don't stock collagen here. I do have some for display, and I do have some to share with my sip and glow parties. But sometimes I will offer a sample or a little half of a bottle. We'll cheers and we'll drink half of it, me and a client, so they can taste it, because you know, they know me, like me, and trust me, and they're here for me to perform a skincare service. And this liquid collagen just enhances what I'm doing. You know, there's lots of clients that come to me for microneedling, and I'm honest about it. I say, you know what, you're going to get a better result drinking our liquid collagen. Give me 90 days with that liquid collagen, and we can do the treatment, but I know what it does. It gets into our bloodstream. It is working quickly. It is, you know, effective. It tastes good. It's in a glass recyclable bottle. It's everything I believe in. And so it's been easy for me. But again, you have to know the difference. You have to know, you don't have to know everything, but you have to know the difference between the powdered and or liquid.
Great answer, Donna. Thank you. Great answer. Christi, as a medical esthetician, I know you have very, very high-end laser machines and treatments that you do, and people come to you and they spend a lot of money on their skin. We've talked about that before. So I guess my question for you is, why is it important for you to teach your clients how to tackle aging from the inside, right? And not just the outside, and how do you do that?
Well, I tell you, if you're really healthy on the inside, it's going to show on the outside. So it's, you know, I can do a $3,500 laser all day long, but we've got to address the inside. Like if you are a skincare provider and you are not addressing diet and lifestyle, and you know, you're doing your clients a huge disservice. And I promise you, once you really understand that and help your clients understand that, they are going to love you so much more for it, because they're going to feel good, and it's going to show on their skin and enhance, like Donna said, it's enhancing the treatments that you're already doing. So, I mean, I've got some really amazing photos for someone, for instance, that would just have so sun damaged, has done nothing for their skin for years, and she's in her late 60s, and the only treatment really that was going to give her any type of result would be a CO2 laser resurfacing treatment. Again, you know, $3,000, $3,500, very painful. But I had her start the liquid collagen 2 weeks prior, and at 2 weeks, her skin already looked like she had the CO2. So it's really prepping the skin. It's making it healthier and going to enhance her investment that she's doing. So it's just super important. Gut health, you guys, it's so important, right? When you've got inflammation on the skin and acne and rosacea, it's all starts in the gut, number one. And then number two, we've got to address that inflammation, which starts at the cells. So food can do that. The right supplements can do that. You know, our protannin nerve 2, it activates our cells to make antioxidants, which is even more powerful than eating antioxidants. So it's going to bring down that oxidative stress, the root of inflammation. The skin is going to improve just by this. It's going to feed off the nutrients. Gut health, again, is so important. We've got some really good pre and probiotics. And of course, you know, the liquid collagen, that's addressing gut. It's addressing the skin. So many things I could talk about. But you guys, as far as lifestyle, sleep is super important. I mean, you know, there's lots of sleep hacks you can do. Those silk eye pillows, white noise. We actually listen to brown noise. So really good, deep, restful sleep, 8 hours solid is super important. Of course, hydrating with clean water, not those plastic water bottles, but clean water with natural minerals in it. Diet, just feeding yourself lots of whole foods, plant foods, greens and berries and orange colored foods give you that glowy skin. And then just research, like, you know, kind of gut health foods as well. I could go on and on.
Christi, okay, real quick before I get back to Donna, but you don't own your own clinic, and technically you are not supposed to talk about these products. So how do you do that?
You know, well, number one, I mean, I have a whole life outside of the clinic. So I have lots of relationships outside of the clinic. And it's, you know, again, it's my life. I wanted to take control of it and control of my work. And so, you know, people know me as this integrative esthetician, whether they come to the clinic or they don't. But then I'm developing relationships with my patients in the clinic too. So even though I can't have the products out like Donna is able to do, and really talk about them up front, I'm developing relationships with me. They become to, you know, to know me and like me and trust me. And then they friend me outside of the clinic or ask me questions, and I can honestly answer my questions there and send them the information on LifeVantage and how it will help with their skin, you know, outside of the clinic.
So it's a relationship business, just like with anything. I love that answer. Thank you. Okay, last question, and then we're going to wrap up. So Donna, I want to know, because there are estheticians and business owners listening either live right now or to the recording of this call, how has implementing these products into your business helped your bottom line? Now, you know, I'm not going to get into the whole comp plan right now. Whoever's sharing this with you can definitely send you information, but we do have an affiliate program, which means that you can make significant money simply by sharing product and not necessarily building a team. So Donna, how has that helped you? And we can talk about your sales volume and how much, you know, especially collagen you sell every single month. I think people want to hear that.
Yep, sure. Like I said before, I started with LifeVantage solely just sharing collagen. And it was easy. It was easy. My clients know me, like me, and trust me. They believe in me. I speak with passion and I speak with belief. And those are two things that are so important when we're sharing something of value. I do stock product here. I've got this whole thing behind me, shelves behind me of LifeVantage, and I have other products in this space. But I'm slowly getting rid of all of those products, and going to be a LifeVantage spa very soon. That's how much I believe in these products. But what business owner, professional, skincare, massage, hairdressers, whatever your profession is, if you own your own business, what you have to do is change your thinking. You have to change your thinking from a retail mindset to a network marketing subscription mindset, because I have other products here and I have sold them and I make a one-time sale. Okay. That's one time. And if you change your thinking, my thinking's already changing because I understand the value of residual and leverage and network marketing. But somebody new that doesn't understand it, they have to change their thinking, because a one-time sale might make them an extra $30. If they upcharge that product, maybe $30 extra. Okay. And maybe they do it 10 times a day, let's say $300. And that would be fine for them. But if they understand subscription, every time I talk to a facial client about our liquid collagen, and now we've got the skincare line. I mean, I'm selling stuff all the time. We had an acne client on Saturday. She needs pre and probiotic. She's 15 years old. She's so inflamed. And so we talked about that. You know, we talked about diet, and it all goes hand in hand, gut health. But when I can get a facial client, and I see probably 6 to 8 a day, and I work 6 days a week, mostly. So do the math. So I'm doing 40 to 50 faces a week. And I talk to them about the liquid collagen and they agree to the subscription. I'm getting paid over and over and over and over again. And that's the thinking that needs to change in business owners. One-time sale, I don't do it. I don't sell something one time. I do have a display of products, and some people think I sell off the shelf. What they don't know is 98% of everyone that comes to me for a facial is already on subscription. So if they say, you know what, I forgot
Sorry, did you say 98%?
Everybody, yeah, every one of my clients.
Wow.
Yeah, yes. Now I will speak, you know, I'm very black and white transparent. Some people have stopped their subscription and it's okay, you know, for whatever reason, it's okay. But I'm always talking about it. And if a client says, you know what, I forgot to add the probiotic to my order, I said, take it from the shelf, put it on your order, and then you replace it. So I'm not selling from this. However, I have sold a heck of a lot of those eye creams because they are amazing. And it is tangible. They can feel it, they see it, but they're all on my subscription. They just order it and replace mine. Right. So I'm not really retailing anything of LifeVantage at all. Okay. And so it's really important because I do know aestheticians and massage therapists that want to incorporate these products, but they can't understand the value in subscription. And so that's something that we have to really hone in on and explain it, because it is the best. You know what? I always say this. People that work with their hands, whether they are a personal trainer or a hairdresser, a skincare therapist, massage therapist, they're an artist, whatever, piano player, if they broke their hand, they couldn't work. But if you are smart enough to jump in with a company like LifeVantage that has the timing of the products, has, you know, the culture of the people that love on us, the stability and the debt-free of the company, why not? Like, why not? I could shake
why
people.
Not? I know.
Why not? Yeah.
You're preaching to the choir. I hear you, Donna. So you guys will notice we didn't really talk about the actual skincare products. We have countless videos and overviews. Whoever's sharing this with you right now can send you whatever you want to know to learn about our incredible 4-part skincare system. The focus of this call was business. And this can relate not only to estheticians, but, you know, hairstylists, like she said, massage therapists, physical therapists, anybody that has a clientele they're working face-to-face with can easily implement these products into what they're already doing to increase that bottom line. So with that, we definitely wanted to keep this short and respect your time. Do me a favor, send the recording of this video to somebody that you have in mind that would benefit from hearing this information, because the more people that share this, you know, the more the word is going to spread about how you too can help your business, you know, and your health and your skin and your beauty. There's just so much goodness in this. So ladies, I really appreciate your time. You both are just remarkable at what you do. I know you both have huge hearts, and that definitely shines through when you talk. So thank you all for joining us today. And if you're watching this in the recording, be sure to get back with whoever shared this with you, and they would be glad to get you more information. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Thank you.